Okay, so
It is recording.
we are recording.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So welcome.
This is not for kids.
This is not for kids.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that you had referenced that at some point when making selection.
Yes. Whenever you start a live stream, you have to click on a button to decide if it is for kids or not. This is our first. This is our first live stream where I think I know what we're doing with regards to the technology. So last time you guys came in here, the audio was completely insane. Now it is not insane. We have a mixer. I'd like to introduce my friend Spencer, who you all probably know from Cringe Court and from a number of different videos. Why are we streaming? Why are we streaming?
Number one, you wanted to set this up.
Yeah.
You wanted to make sure everything was working.
Yeah.
Getting in order. I figured we'd do it tonight.
Yeah.
We had a really interesting night last night, which I thought we could talk about that maybe a little
What was so interesting about our night? Yes, let's talk about it.
Before we start, I do want to talk about the ice cream store tonight.
Yeah, we went.
We got ice cream at, I forgot what the name of the place was, but like the nicest young man came out, and this guy's like walking down the street. He's got a cart. He's got all these things he's carrying down the street, and he looks through the window and he sees you, dude. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, guy wants a picture, right? We had previously met this guy.
You can barely hear him. Let me turn him up.
Sorry, my bad.
No. That's not your fault. Let me turn it up. Yeah, go ahead and finish the story, guys.
So,
please give us any feedback you've got.
Anything you can do.
Yeah,
What's
give
up
us any
with
feedback you've got. His mic not working. According to everything I'm looking at, his mic is working.
2, 3. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Spencer's mic should be 100%.
Okay. Well, should I speak louder?
Yeah,
I don't wanna
no.
wake there is a sleeping child in this house. All right,
It says Spencer is coming through Brad's mic. How is that
it double
possible?
feeding?
Oh, we're trying to avoid that. So do we have like a big echo effect, like a big flange? Is that what's going on? Just level with me, guys. Trying to figure this out.
Should I take an iPhone into the other room?
No. I should figure out why this isn't working. Unless the audience is full of garbage.
Hello.
They say, I love Spencer.
Oh, thanks, man.
Wait. Host is much louder. Let me try something. What about now? Spencer, talk.
I can't hear. Well, if it works for the people at home.
Spencer, can you hear yourself?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can hear myself a little bit.
What about now, guys? Are we more evenly matched? Tell me, because I think I see it on the mixer. It really seems like his mic is off. Whenever he talks, I see the levels bounce quite a bit.
1, 2, 3.
I mean, I don't know how long a delay this is, but I've got your mic jacked up.
I can't read.
Now, host is quiet. Okay.
Louder now. All right.
You're a little more quiet. No, I think I got this. Go ahead and talk, Spencer.
All right.
I think
I'm
I
going to
figured this
continue
out.
on with the story. I wanted to say, like, hanging out with you.
Yeah.
And I really mean this, man. I've gotten to meet a lot of famous people.
Oh.
And I'm just like a normal, I work like a regular job, do like a regular thing. And so when I see people that see you, I really want them to meet like a celebrity. I've gotten to meet celebrities that have been really cool to me. I've gotten to meet some celebrities that have been not cool to me at all.
Yeah.
And through all these different avenues of like meeting all these different people, I know what it feels like to meet people who I like. I get to see a lot of the people on the internet that I watch every day because I hang out with you, man. It's really cool. So
thanks, man. I'm glad you're enjoying
so
it.
back on track. All right. So this kid comes in. He's maybe in his 30s.
Yeah.
Bigger guy. Comes in. Hey, man, can I get a picture with you? So I line it up, take a picture of you. He goes, I met you guys at the
County Fair.
It was the
he
county
met us at the
fair.
LA Fair.
And I just wanted to take a second. I didn't remember that guy when we were there.
Yeah.
And that guy's super cool. Like
Yeah.
that was really cool, man. Like I love interactions like that. Like he was.
It happens a lot. I like whenever like a fan or somebody sees me. Like Spencer's always the first. Like they're a little nervous. Spencer will look at them and be like, "Do you like want to say hi or something?" And they usually are. After that, they're usually happy to say what's up. So that's very, very, very sweet of you to do.
Well, no, I mean, like, I've had celebrities not be nice to me before.
Oh yeah.
And it hurts. It kind of hurts your feelings, man, because you're like,
Yeah, it burns.
dude, I buy your stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I buy your products, and now you're ripping on me, and it hurts my feelings. So, like, that's just me being
Reasonable.
honest. But then I've met other people who I'm like, do you think they'll like me? And then they're rad.
Yeah.
They're like the raddest people ever. So yeah, that's all right.
I feel that I made a video recently where I talked to a podcaster and I said I was a C-list celebrity. And a lot of my YouTube fans got really mad at me. They were like, you jerk, you should be more humble. You are just a TikToker. And I'm like, guys, I said C-list. Like I get recognized out in public every single time I'm out. It's like that's not me being a flex. Like, ooh, look at me. Like I like it. It's cool. But whenever we go to a shopping center or a public place, someone asks for a picture. It's normal. I don't know what you would call that if not a C-list celebrity. I don't make enough money where I can not work forever. This person, Turtle, in the chat says, I met you in a grocery store and you were pretty chill. Somebody's back to their OG question. So now that we've got our levels, now that we like people can hear us fine
we
now.
could, like, if you have like things going on in your life,
Yeah.
like Brad's older than me, and I'm like older than 30. We might be able to like help you out.
Yeah. If you have
Right,
any
like-
questions,
like-
you want to give us advice,
Yeah.
you want us to
Or-
give you advice.
Yeah, possibly.
I mean, you could give us
Or if you're
advice.
like, just tell us about your day. Like
Yeah.
I'm hurting right now.
Yeah, we've had a
went
long
to,
day
like,
of shooting.
Our friend the other day, happiest of birthdays to Charlie, right? Mm-hmm. Wish her the happiest of birthdays. It was an awesome time.
Yeah, it was a very good birthday.
That was a good party. Yeah, that was.
So somebody's asking me, no more Brad Padre. We back to Scumbag Dad. Yeah, I'm running another test on A, the algo, but B, the sponsors seem to mostly care about my Instagram. They mostly seem to care about my Instagram name. So as long as my Instagram name is good, suddenly everything's all right, and they're willing to come to the table. So that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. And I met you in a grocery store, and you were pretty chill. Yes, I do meet people in grocery stores. I tend to be pretty chill when that happens. Yeah, I like it. I think people think I'm a huge jerk because of my behavior online, but that is not accurate. I think I'm just relatively nice. I'm only a jerk if you are making content that I like or that I dislike, and then yeah, I'm gonna make fun of you, and I'm gonna make life generally harder for you.
Yeah, I mean, you're cool, dude. I like hanging out with you, man.
Yeah.
Like we do a lot of fun stuff.
Thanks.
Together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a really crazy year, 2024. What's the worst thing that happened in your 2024?
What is the worst?
The worst thing. Now that 2025 is on us.
What is the worst thing?
Yeah. The most embarrassing,
The most
or
embarrassing.
the most regretful action you took. Losing money on like Haktua coin or something.
You know, I didn't have the opportunity to do that. Haktua. We had her on the cringe court, or not her, but we did the talk about that.
I don't think she would ever come on cringe court. I think ironically, Haley Welch is above me in celebrity status.
Well, I mean, she's more recognizable.
Yeah, she's
I
way
think
more
she's of a
recognizable.
household name,
She's a
you know?
household name. Like, it just goes to show you, kids, that you can work hard your whole life and still not compare to one girl who makes an oral
it could
action
be anything.
slur.
I mean, we get beat by.
Yeah, we get beat
I
by
got
tons of people.
I mean, like, let's talk about this: the squirrel getting towed behind the remote control.
Oh yeah,
Like
that's
that
funny.
crushes.
Yeah,
And
crushes.
it speaks to everyone.
Yeah.
You don't need to speak a language
To
of a
understand why
to
that's
understand water skiing squirrel.
cool. Yeah, water skiing squirrel's great.
It like we are all demolished by things that are.
Way more interesting than normal people.
I will tell you. I mean, like, I don't think people should beat themselves up.
No,
We all
I
get
agree.
smoked. Like, someone comes out with a squirrel getting towed behind
Yeah.
a remote control car, you will lose to that. So,
Yeah, I think we're gonna take. Hopefully, we can take Spencer to Tokyo sometime this year because Spencer's never been to an Asian country, and I really want to capture his reaction to like, it's not like Bizarro World, like left is right and up is down, but there are like lots of little cultural things that I think are going to shock you, and I think it'll be funny.
Reference maybe if they
A reference to who you are.
like. I grow tomatoes for a living.
Yeah,
I'm a tomato farmer.
He's Tomato Man.
I grow tomatoes up and down the state of California. That's what I do. I travel from close to the border, all the way up to as far as Fresno, and I farm tomatoes.
And
That's what I do.
somehow we got stuck being friends, and now he stays at my house all the time.
Yeah, I sleep at this guy's
and
house.
we
a
make
lot.
content all the time.
Yeah.
So
We make a lot. Yeah,
it's been working.
Videos.
It's been working out great in the last couple of months.
Man, I'm starting to feel it. I gotta tell you, this lifestyle is. It is like not like
Lifestyle of partying,
man.
and making
It is
videos.
fun. I will tell you, and the food is
and
really
everyone
good.
liking us.
Well,
you
no,
know.
I mean like just the experiences that I get to do with you, man. Like I used to just grow tomatoes, man, and just go about my business. Like I never really got to experience these cooler experiences.
And
in
now
life.
look, we're on a podcast.
No, I mean like I've gotten to see some wild stuff because of you, man. Like I've gotten to go like behind the scenes of stuff. We went to that Cirque du Soleil thing.
Ben L
And-
says they're not surprised that you're a farmer.
Oh man,
That's
Well,
that's a compliment. I, think
guess,
that's a
man,
compliment.
like,
I feel like you bring a down to earth nature to things, especially in cringe court, that like I feel like other people probably would not be able to do because you are down to earth. You're a man of the earth. You grow things.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's become a lot easier. I think the farmers that came before me historically had suffered much greater hardship. I think they had a lot more. Pardon me. I think they had a lot more failure. And I like now farming's. It is not easy. I will not say that it is easy, but it is a lot more convenient than it used to be.
Yeah.
We can deal with our problems. There's a lot of routes for me to take.
It's not the same. It's not the same sort of job it was 50 years ago. Like a lot of stuff, I bet is automated.
I think my job 50 years ago was a lot different. But okay, so the original question. Sorry, I hate when people do this. When you ask me what was the worst thing that happened to me this year.
Well, getting distracted is part of a live stream. You see.
Oh, that's
like we're allowed to go on tangents. The whole reason we're doing this is because we saw all the Kai Cenat money, and we're like, really, live streaming? Is this really the future? We better start.
oh.
I mean, that's the way I see it.
You
Like,
know, and
I
that's
can't
another thing
compete
that
otherwise.
I've learned about like social media is a lot of it is trickery. What we are doing is we are attempting to trick you to watch videos more to make more money.
I know the amount of time you spend on the screen is inherently the most important resource. So live streaming apparently gives us the best return on that because we can yap without doing any editing.
It really blows me away how much stuff is fake.
Yeah.
Like now that I kind of hang out and I've actually seen, I can't say a lot of names yet because I'm not sure what I'm allowed to say.
We're not sure what we're allowed to say.
Yeah, but I get to see a lot of the behind the scenes stuff with you.
It's disturbing.
And it's crazy.
Yeah, it's real disturbing.
Is wild, baby. I got to tell you, I've seen some stuff that it's very fascinating.
King Shaggy's asked, why did you switch back to Scumbag Dad? And I'll just answer that. I think I said that once already, but I'm just experimenting with sort of trying to get back on the algo on YouTube. And it turns out sponsors really care a lot more about my Instagram name than my YouTube. So I'm just running a little test here, and that's basically where we're at. So far, the test has not proven fruitful. But at the end of the day, currently, it seems like, oddly enough, Instagram and Facebook have become almost my main platforms over the last 3 months. Like from, YouTube started to do a lot worse. And then almost at the exact same time, my Instagram numbers and my Meta numbers started to go up, and Meta pays really well. So I don't know, maybe I just got too old.
I mean, at the end of the day, right, it's it's very nice to make content.
Yeah.
It's very nice to come together with everybody. But you really want to pull some coins.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's nice to okay, I've made all these silly videos. Now I make videos. I'd like to get some kind of return.
Yeah, eventually, and I have since changing the name. I got a bunch of brand deals, and that's been doing pretty good. Somebody's asking me, have we ever considered making Scumbag Dad action figures? No, because I had to end the series. I don't think I'd make a lot of money at that. As a dentist, are teeth the toes of the mouth? No, toes are used for balance primarily, and teeth are used for mastication, so they are not the
Can
toes.
we shout out a toy maker right now?
Shout out a toy maker. I don't
Joe.
know.
Our boy Joe.
Our boy
dude,
Joe makes toes.
Yeah.
He makes toys.
No, but
if we
they're
were
nice
to make
toys.
them, if we were to make Scumbag Dad action figures, they would be probably made by Joe. A Scumbag Dad Funko Pop. Man, you know, I'm so mad. God damn. Every time I go live, everybody's like, I loved Scumbag Dad. I'm like, guys, I'm so sorry. You can. I think you can curse on live stream. You can curse on a YouTube live stream. If you curse on a TikTok live stream, we'll get a little flag, and my account will be banned.
I apologize, algorithm.
Hey, maybe we should do a crypto rug pull. I think maybe it's time in my career. Like I should really just do a huge crypto rug pull and retire. Nah, you give me a look like that's a terrible idea. Just the chat is suggesting it.
Dude,
rug pulling is such an interesting thing. Spencer and I discussed this the other day because I don't think Haktua Girl is going to go to jail because I don't think the laws have caught up to what she's done. I don't think rug pulls are a part of our economy. There's no crime there.
let me just sprinkle something in.
What's up?
If you buy cryptocurrency, you are taking American money, USD, and you are entering it into an electronic system.
That's correct.
Now, how are your funds entering the market?
I don't know. You have to exchange it for dollars.
No, so majority of people will make credit card or debit card or bank account purchases through cryptocurrency websites. Yeah. So those are tied to banking agencies.
Quick side note.
Yeah.
Is the SEC regulating this stuff now? Do we know this? Somebody in the chat says SEC is regulating it.
Well,
and if they are, then there may be grounds for a lawsuit. But I don't think. I feel like it's gambling. I feel like it's like gambling.
I don't have enough
knowledge of this.
We don't have enough set up to really go into this. I'm like,
got it.
Right, like we're gonna talk about fart jokes and
we could make some fart jokes.
Yeah, but like, if you are listening to this chat and you are going to invest in cryptocurrency, please, like, be careful. Understand what you're doing. Know how to put your money in, and most importantly, know how to be able to take your money out.
Got it. Well, it seems.
I know that sounds.
I would say
I know
just watch
probably
out,
people in the chat are like, this guy's an idiot, but a lot of people probably don't know how to pull their money out. So the more you know. All
yeah,
right.
so Scum Coin is coming. Scumbag SCMBG. Scum Coin is going to be coming next year. That's right. Everybody get in on it. It's going to be way different than all the other rug pulls because I'm going to say it's a rug pull the whole time. Why don't we just call it Rug Pull Coin? Has somebody already done that? Has somebody already made Rug Coin?
Dude, don't even.
I'm going to Google that. Rug Coin. Where it's just like they just tell you straight up. Introducing Rug Coin. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Does it already? Somebody beat us to the joke.
Wait,
that's 2 years old.
Oh, geez, you're way late.
Yeah, I'm way late. Sorry, guys.
You're going to the chat to see what people.
There's no
I'm assuming
chance.
like the best way to generate views is to people in the chat tell us to do stuff, then we do it.
Oh, then we have to like do challenges.
Well, no,
and
we
stuff?
don't have to, but we can entertain it.
Oh, got it. Yeah. I mean, that's how all the bigger streamers got through things is they do stunts. Like we can't do a lot of stunts here because we've got a baby asleep. Like we can just talk in normal voices. We could talk to our wives.
They're making art, man.
Yeah, they're busy. We're all making art in this house. They're doing some crafts projects, and we are talking about Haktua Coin.
I don't like Haktua Coin.
No, I don't like Haktua Coin either. It's a shame.
Can we talk about? Let's talk about YouTubers that we both enjoy.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk about Bruce Rivers.
Bruce Rivers. I don't know who Bruce Rivers is.
Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer.
Oh, wait, I do know who he is. He's great.
Dude, I have to tell you, I don't know a lot of role models in today's society, right? But Bruce Rivers, I think, is an awesome guy.
He does seem pretty amazing.
Like, check it out, man. Like, he works with his son. His son shoots and edits his videos. and they do it together, and I find his content to be very fascinating.
Yeah.
I like his breakdown of things. I like how he takes the charges, he puts them up, he reads to you what they are, how these affect someone's life.
He lays it out very.
I really do. I find Bruce Rivers to be a very, like, even though I'm kind of like a trash creator,
Got
right?
it.
I make workout dumb videos that speak gibberish, and I do stupid stuff like ride rollerblades. But he, in my opinion, is good. But there's one person who you don't know about.
Who's that?
Who I love a lot.
Who's that?
Rob Wolchek.
What does Rob Wolchek
The
do?
Hall of Shame.
I don't know what that is.
Dude, it's this YouTube series. It's an investigative reporter.
Okay.
He finds people who scam people.
So he's like CoffeeZilla?
And he chases them down and he brings them to justice. These are two YouTubers who I like. Tell me two YouTubers you like.
I will tell you two YouTubers that I like. I like Brandon Rogers.
That guy's
Brandon
really
Rogers
funny.
is a completely insane person. He's very nice when you meet him, but his creative process is incredibly off the wall. He's a great actor. He's a great character actor. He develops these insane characters with great costumes. And whenever I bring up Brandon Rogers, I always talk about the concept of like jealousy, because whenever I roast somebody, like I roast a lot of people online, I hit tons and tons of fake creators and people who do bad things. And some people will defend them and say, oh man, you're just jealous that they're like popular and you're not, or you're just jealous of them or jealous of their fame. And I'm like, no. Like there's the people I'm jealous of. Like I want to be more like them. I want to be a better writer. I want to be funnier. Like seeing his content makes me be like, I'm jealous that I'm not that good. So I want to get better.
You can't dance like him.
As fast as possible. The people I make fun of and I roast and I troll their comments, I dislike them very much. There's no jealousy. I don't want to be them. When jealousy to me is a term that's like, I sort of wish I had what you had, or am I mistaking jealousy and envy? But the point is that whenever people say like, oh, you're jealous of these guys, like the kindness creators, I'm like, that's not true. I think they're bad people. That's why I'm hitting them. The people.
Wait. Let's dissect that for a second. You're jealous of a kindness creator. So people think that you want to emulate that.
People think that I want what they have, which is like the money and the respect and the numbers that they have.
No. Those people think that I just want to break this down. They think that you want to go out and make that kind of content.
Do they think that?
I just want to make sure you just want everything achievement wise, not the content creation.
I don't even want what they've got. Achievements like numbers, that's not even what I'm looking for. I'm just looking to be very good at the craft. I'm looking to be like, when I see somebody who I know is a better writer and a better actor and funnier than me, I want to get better so that I can eventually match them or potentially like supersede them just on an artistic level. But like the numbers aren't what I'm jealous of. It's the ability. Like if numbers were all that I was jealous of, I'd be jealous of Charlie D'Amelio and like the dancing accounts. And I'm not jealous of them. Like I don't care.
Who is that?
Charlie D'Amelio is like a teenage girl who's I think the second most followed person on TikTok.
Oh,
but like she's just a teenage dancer. But I feel no jealousy there. But she's way more powerful and successful than I am.
It's got to be cool to get paid to dance.
It's got to be cool to
because you're like,
dance. Yeah.
You have to be physically fit.
Yeah.
Right. Like you got to maintain maintaining yourself.
Hang on just 1 second. This is not pre-recorded. Somebody's like, this is pre-recorded. This isn't pre-recorded. This is a first time stream with my new setup. Sorry, there's some questions. There you go. This is an official setup. You've been missing out. I do stream at lunch. It's not pre-recorded. There you go. We're talking about Charlie D'Amelio. Anyways, obviously I wish I was in a situation where I could make millions of dollars for like moving my body, in a rhythm, but obviously dancing also takes work. It's just not a talent that I've got. And what's fun about the dancers is that the dancers have a unique ability to do trending dances, and they put their little spin on it. So when they wake up in the morning, I will say that I do think that their creative process it doesn't need to be that intense. They can wake up and say, "What's the trending song? Look at this new song and dance that's come out. I'm just going to do my version of it. It's going to kill or it's not. And if it doesn't kill, I'll just do a different trending dance." So yeah, I mean, it takes work to practice the dance and to, all the work to get to that level to actually be a good dancer. But in terms of waking up in the morning and being stressed out because you got to make up a new idea, I don't think that really exists in sort of the dancer world. So I think, if you've developed that skill, you can reap those benefits by taking the dance and making your own, like no matter what your signature dance style is. So they're talking about, I think jealousy is you just want what someone else has, but envy is wanting, but also not wanting that other person to have it. Envy is not wanting that other person to have it. I think that's an interesting thing. I haven't really thought about envy in terms of like a feeling of just not wanting someone else to have it. Because the people I hit, I feel like they're just committing moral crimes. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think it's like, I don't feel like they deserve it. I feel like they've, it's almost like seeing someone commit a fraud and being like, well, they don't deserve that money. I don't think I'm saying this from an emotional place. I'm saying this because they deceived a bunch of people. They took a bad moral road, and that's where they got the money. So yeah, I mean, I guess if envy can be classified that way, I do believe they don't deserve the money because they're all terrible people. So CJT says, I don't really see the talent behind that. Do you mean the dancing? Because I think dancing does take quite a bit of talent.
Yeah, man, I can't do that.
Yeah. Do I ever think I'd stop working as a dentist? Probably not, unless I physically can't do the job anymore, or unless, I don't know, I become like a weird movie star. But I don't really think that's going to happen. I don't think that's in the cards. I think I'm going to be working there a lot. How does he come up with these skits so fast? Because I have to.
Stop.
What?
I will answer this question.
Gotta answer the question.
Amazing. How does he come up with these skits? This is it, man. This is a good question.
Okay.
You are insane.
Oh.
You are a crazy person.
That's a very nice thing to say.
I mean it in a. I want you to know I mean that from a place of respect, but we will be doing anything, exercising, picking up Zeb, picking up groceries, picking up. This guy loves to drink whole milk. It's crazy.
I like whole milk. Yeah,
it's wild.
I should probably stop.
I mean, that's new for me, but he just comes up with it, and then he workshops it. So, for instance, coffee throw idea. That's one of the videos that I'm in. It's something that I can speak on because I'm part of it, and I understand how it happened. So you were upset that a jeans manufacturer was selling jeans, and part of their marketing campaign was that they would throw a cup of coffee on a luxury automobile and then have the model walk by to show the jeans.
Correct.
You found that to be manipulative because they're not really looking at the jeans. They're looking at the environment around it, but
Correct.
You're getting sold the jeans at the same time.
And they're convincing their audience that this is something that really happened.
But the algorithm accepts that viewership and grows on it. So they're gaming the system by doing trickery. And you find that to be...
I find that offensive. Yeah.
So you looked at their coffee idea and you said, how do I mock these fools? How do I mock them? How do I make them look foolish?
Yes, that is precisely what it was.
And then you dissect it and you say, how do I make this into a thing that's comes from a land of insanity? And then you break it down, just like you break down anything in different parts and you make like a web. But you do it in your brain. You don't write it. He doesn't write all of it.
I don't write it down. Yeah. I write down almost nothing.
And then he just puts it together. We do some dry runs. And he goes, all right, the coffee thing is stupid. Well, let's highlight its stupidity by doing it over and over and over and over and over again. How do we get the algorithm to like it more?
Yeah.
You put attractive people in it.
Yeah.
Put the attractive people in, throw more coffee. We do a couple of dry runs with no coffee getting thrown on the car. Yeah. Everybody knows their position. After we do the dry runs, people find, oh, okay, this is our end goal here. That's what makes it look like it's better put together. And then we run it.
There you go.
Any fool with a phone could do what you do, but
Correct.
you do it super sick, dog, and that's why I love
Thanks.
you.
Yeah, there we go. So I hope that answered your question. I come up with them by deconstructing things I see online and then reconstructing them in an absurdist way. That's a nice short answer. Let's take a look at the chat. Have I considered making videos with quails? I don't have any quails. The dancing people like Charlie, they pick the most popular dance and copy the trending dance. Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing, and is they copy the trending dance, which means they don't need to really brainstorm new innovative ideas, but they have a skill set that they've worked towards for a very long time, and they can reap that skill set by doing the trending dance. Like, I can't do a trending dance because I haven't developed the skill set. Does that make sense?
Well,
Hope that makes sense.
We've done
Yeah,
trending
we've
dance,
done.
but they perform
Yeah,
poor
they perform poorly because we suck at
because
dancing.
we are not dancers.
Yeah. What kind of music do I like? I've been listening to a lot of Silver Sun pickups lately. What have you been listening to, Spencer?
No.
Just say
Tell
it.
them about the song you showed me yesterday, man. That cool song.
Oh, the Hounds.
Tell them that song so people.
So
can
I've been
know.
listening to the Proto Men, which is an older album, which is a rock opera about Mega Man. And the Proto Men, they have a song called The Hounds. It's like way off my normal musical taste. Go ahead. It's like, could you grab me a drink from the fridge? Like lower drawer. There's some booze in there. So The Hounds is it's part of like a rock story. And it's really, really good. But it's almost ska-like because there's a lot of trumpets and like hard rock elements. And I think you should listen to it. Listen to the Proto Men; they're fantastic. There you go. So do my patients know about Scumbag Dad? Yes, and I get recognized all the time. Have you seen the news about a multi-million? Oh wow, chat moved around. They gave a PS5 to a kid on video and then took it back. I haven't heard of that, but it sounds about right. Like, corporations don't care; they will always take stuff back. It's very stupid. You didn't realize that's what the coffee video was about. Yeah, the coffee videos, there's a lot of non-ironic ones. There's a lot of people who do the coffee videos and they literally do it to sell pants or to like sell a model or increase a model's performance, but it's almost always a fashion thing. And so I realized this every time I saw one, and they up their game. They use like luxury vehicles now. Like, ooh, look at that woman throwing coffee on a Lambo. It's very brainless and, honestly kind of offensive to me that anybody even thinks to make it. Here, I got to turn the camera back to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Pardon me.
No, it's okay. I don't know. We're still learning how to work this setup. But yeah, that's kind of why we hit that. What are we talking about? So where are we? What's my opinion on Just Nate? He's fine. Just Nate is one of the better kindness creators. There you go. I mean, I think all kindness content has certain elements of nasty stuff, but everything's a spectrum, and there's certain people who are worse than others, and so Just Nate's not on the worst scheme. He doesn't test them. I think that's one of the essential elements of it, is he doesn't develop what I call a false narrative. I mean, he really just walks up and he's like, "Can I help you?" And that's, better than being like, "Do you have $1? I left my wallet at home," and then like sort of tricking them into playing a part in a drama. So yeah, there you go. Coffee video. Let's see. A dog. Why do people believe fluoride is bad, and why are certain natural brands doing fluoride-free toothpaste? Fluoride's a little bit controversial.
We don't talk about that here.
We don't want to talk about fluoride. I'm a
like,
dental professional, but we could talk about something else. Yeah, the coffee
give me
videos
an
are.
hour and pay me some money,
Yeah,
I'll
we
tell you about
don't
fluoride.
have. We want to keep people sort of engaged. So if I start talking about fluoride, I think we're going to lose half the audience. To be honest with you. Do I dual stream on TikTok as well? No. I mean, today's the first day. Today's the first day I finally have a completely effective live stream setup. I've been jerking around with this thing. Like, what's so funny is we set this up like 2 weeks ago, and the mixer died. Like, the power source just died. I was like, everything's ready, and then I tried to turn it on, and I was furious. I was like, how could this thing just die? I ended up buying a new one from Amazon and just returning the power source, and like it was almost brand new, this whole thing. But Spencer, I was like, oh, should I just like go to customer support? He's like, that's going to take weeks. They're going to need you to like troubleshoot it, then send it back, and they're going to do all this dicky stuff.
Speaking of jerking around,
I just bought a new one off Amazon, same exact product, and I just replaced the power source. Is that crappy of me?
Someone shout out Pedialyte.
Yeah.
And I just want to let you know,
Pedialyte, hey,
if you make bad decisions, Pedialyte reduces the hurt. of the bad decisions you made.
Yeah, Scumbag Dad name is back for at least a little while. To be honest, I wanted to run a couple of tests with it. So, do I dual stream on TikTok? No, I should figure out how. I feel like there's something to this setup because now we should be able to stream to multiple platforms at once.
Dude, your video with the tree and the light sucks. My video, like this one.
No, your video looks good.
This is lit, dog.
But my
This
video
cool.
looks like
yours
garbage.
You need to shut that light off.
The light is going to be the light is on you. The light needs to be there.
Oh, it does. All right,
Yeah,
my
like
bad, dog.
just
It
trust
makes
me.
you
We're still workshopping this. Plus,
makes you look less hot.
I think I
But
look
we're not
fine.
hot
I
guys, so it
appreciate you,
doesn't-
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's my daughter? I don't have a daughter. I have a son, but he's got
You
long
have a
hair.
daughter?
No, he said, "How's my daughter?"
Oh.
Well, I mean, like the kid's half Asian and so has like very soft features and long hair, and like we dress my son up extremely fashionably. Like compared,
clearly
like
looks
most
like
of the
a
time,
boy.
little boys are not dressed up like very base.
Whatever.
Most of the time, little boys are just dressed up very basically, and my wife is an amazing fashion designer, and so she keeps on dressing the kid up like he's going down the runway. So yeah, I mean, I'm not offended when people think he's a daughter. Like that's fine. It doesn't bother me. I've misgendered kids before, and it's not really my fault.
Insight on the usefulness.
Stream providing the insight on the usefulness of fluoride would be informative and captivating to the audience. Look, I'll end it right now. I believe in compromised communities, fluoride is very necessary. But due to changes in oral health education over the last 50 years, fluoride is less important than it used to be in the turn of the century back in 30 or wherever we started it. Have I ever seen Dan Henschel's content? I like Dan Henschel a lot. Yes, so I hope I answered that question. I don't know if he lives in LA, but if he does, I think we'd get along just fine.
Who?
Dan Henschel is like a comic creator that's pretty off the wall, to be honest with you.
Like what? Like give me an
like
example.
like he'll scream in his like he'll be sweating and he'll be screaming in his car like I'm not gay. I'm not gay. And he like does like outfits and uniforms. I know you're not laughing at that, but just trust me, it works.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, like, all right.
Well, there are a lot of guys who act awkward on camera. Who is this guy, Spencer? He's like my best guy over here. He's very fun, and he's on Cringe
Yeah,
Court.
man.
and-
Dude, don't ask questions, man. Let me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get.
He said, "Who is this guy, Spencer?"
I don't want to work a regular job, man. I feel so bad for people, man, working them regular jobs all day.
Yeah, I
It's-
just want to be a YouTuber
Man,
streamer these days.
I used to-
That's what everybody wants to be.
man, it's horrible, man. Don't ask who I am, man.
Do I care much about views as a creator? I mean, the answer is yes. Views have to come in because they keep the engine running. If we get too few views, we need to change our course. You never brush your teeth a day in your life. Please change that. Return Matan to the show. We do like Matan. Yeah, I know the guest-driven episode didn't hit, but I got to try something. You know, at the end of the day, if we're going to try to lure sponsors into Cringe Court, we need more impressive views. You know what I mean? And we're just trying to pump that out. Is Churdley's ever going to be on Cringe Court again? Probably.
Hell, dude,
Yeah.
I love that guy. We went to Vegas with him, man.
He's fun.
He's a cool guy, man, and he's really, dude, he's so funny.
I saw him 2 days ago. We've got wait, 2 days ago, dude. We saw him. I saw him yesterday. We did a collab.
I wasn't here. I had to
Yeah,
go
you
back
weren't-
home.
you weren't
I had
in
to go
town
back
yet.
to the farm yesterday.
But yeah, we did a major collab day with Churdley's and Brandon Rogers and Sir Spence and myself. Like that was like there was a lot
does
of
a lot of videos with Mitzi.
yeah, and he does a lot of videos with Mitzi.
I find him to be hilarious.
Yeah.
I think that guy's really funny.
Yeah. Oh, somebody. The camera's overlapping the bottom one. Let me fix that. Let's alter our dimensions a little bit. Maybe I should make us bigger and the main camera smaller. There we go. All right, and we'll pull that down a
Make
little
the
bit.
main camera bigger. The main one looks the coolest, man. That's a cool one.
The main one looks coolest. Maybe I can like stretch it so you can just okay. Hey, thanks
That
OBS.
that
Hey,
looks
you know what? That
badass
looks a little bit
that.
better.
Yeah, we
So
look like we're in a
you can get
spaceship.
you can get how close we are. You can sort of feel it out, and if you want to look at directly at our faces, you can do that. Like
I
this
told
is-
him I like spaceships, man.
I will say that it's very different aesthetics on each camera. Like mine looks like garbage, yours looks cool, and this one is a little too dark. But we'll fix that over time. Sorry about that. Hey, wow, chat's actually kind of moving.
Yeah, dude, tell us about your life, man. We'd love to help you with your stuff.
Yeah. And have we ever seen Father Ted? No, I don't know what that is.
What is that?
I have no idea.
Okay.
So, thoughts on collabing with Hasanabi? Hasanabi's gone over some of my videos before, and I remember I saw one of them, and he gave me a nice compliment. He said, "Whenever you see Scumbag Dad, it's gonna be good," or something. He like paused it right in the middle. Right, not right in the middle. He paused it right in the beginning. He's like, Scumbag Dad is up. It's gonna be good. So that made me happy. But I don't like. I don't know. I don't. He's. I don't know if he'd ever collab with me. All I do is like weird skits, pooping on trends. So, I don't know if a lot of people want to associate with that because it's it's poison for sponsors.
Well, I mean, the sponsor thing has always been very interesting to me.
How's that?
Well, because everybody just...
Sorry, I've already done collabs with Trevor Wallace. He's amazing. So, yep, there you go.
Guy, okay, by the way, back in the day, Trevor Wallace and them,
Yeah.
super popular,
Yeah.
super cool, right?
Yeah.
Check this out.
What's up?
When he first came out, he released skateboard grip tape with his picture on it.
Oh, he made skateboard grip tape.
He only made like 10 or 20 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I bought one of them fuckers.
Oh, so you've got like a collector's item?
I've always wanted to have Trevor Wallace sign the grip tape thing. Mm-hmm. So one of the times you were like, hey, we're going to go hang out with him. Mm-hmm. He didn't show up, whatever. Yeah. So I pulled the grip tape out of storage.
Oh, you were ready to show him how much of a fan you were.
It was all fucked up, dog. I stored it all bad. It wrinkled it. Like blasted out the face, man.
Oh, what a shame.
I was so pissed off about that, man. And then, dude, Churdley's. Mm-hmm. People don't remember how funny that fool's like first video was.
What was his first video?
I'm trying to bring beer into Coachella, dude.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Dude, he had like 30 racks, like Natty Ice, like 30 rackers, or like, what do they call those train cabooses? The Coors, 30 racks, 36ers.
Yeah. I think he remade that one again.
He took like 30 of them fuckers and like pop, 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 palletized them, stacked them on top of each other. And they were clearly empty, right? But he's all broed out, walks into Coachella like, dude, I'm just trying to make beer to Coachella, dude. I mean, genius. Yeah, it's like the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's not Dave Chappelle funny, right? But it's really
pretty
funny.
good.
Pretty funny. I mean, like,
how many followers do they need to get onto Content Court?
You don't have to have very many at all.
I have no idea.
Tell me what you got.
Yeah, you just need to be funny and friends with us, to be honest with you. Is this going to be a regular stream? I think so. I think we're going to refine this because it's very natural. Like Spencer and I hang out and we just talk garbage all the time. So if we can somehow turn this into a subsidiary revenue stream, the more power to us. We have the gear. We have an account with a lot of followers. Like it kind of makes sense. And I'm dramatically lured in by these Twitch numbers that I'm seeing. Yeah. Do I have a comment for my expose on Brad Padre? Just say that he tried his best before everything went horribly awry. Just say that. That's fine. What puzzle are they building back there? They're making some sort of crafts. I think Christmas decorations. Honey, what are you making? Gingerbread cookies. So, yeah, it's going to turn out really crazy. We got 2 artist wives back there just really working their heads off. So it's going to be really, really cool. The wizard staff, I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. Hey. That's right. All right, cool. 238 followers. That's, we're not very picky. I'm not really much of a clout chaser. Somebody said, somebody was trying to talk to me about the difference between hey, we got $1.99 just to ask what happened to the new old name.
Dude, I
really
appreciate
this
that,
is our
man.
first,
hey, man, like,
first
I
tip.
don't know what you do to get that money, man, but if you're like out there like driving like nails into shit, or you're like delivering food to people and you gotta like climb upstairs and make sure people's drink don't spill, and or you gotta be out somewhere at like 2 a.m. or something, or you gotta be in like a situation where you're in water and you're soaking wet and it's cold, or
they're going to give us some of that hard-earned money.
For getting out there and working, man. I truly appreciate the money that you send us, man.
We made a little bit of money on our
that's
first
all
stream.
you, baby, but
Thank God we spent $500 on the gear.
Well, what did he have to say? What happened to the new
old name?
Now,
That's
this is
a popular
you've answered
question.
A million times, but
Yeah, I'll go over it again. But you paid me
give him
money.
a second of your time.
The new name, which is my real name, is still the one I use on TikTok and Instagram. But after I changed to the new name on YouTube, just the numbers weren't the same, and I've been trying to get them back. I don't know if it's going to work, but at the end of the day, it turns out the sponsors mostly care about my TikTok and my Instagram following because they don't really care that I changed my YouTube name. I do miss being Scumbag Dad, but I got to do something about it because the YouTube account is just not, it's not what it used to be, basically. So try to bring back the name, see if I can get some more views on Cringe Court. I'm always honest with my audience, so basically there's the answer.
You were trying to make money.
Well, right? I got the money.
So like, I'm a business, right?
Yeah.
Let's give people like I didn't know how this kind of stuff worked until I started hanging out with all y'all cool like
influencer types.
And I've started to pick up on things, right? So what will happen is a company will come out and say, we have a budget. We have X amount of money we want to spend to sell more of our product. So what we are going to do is we're going to reach out to social media influencer managers. And we're going to say, hey, we want you to do some product placement or whatever type of marketing for our product. Can you bring us influencers to do this?
Yeah.
The managers will then sit there and go, here's my list or whatever of people that I have.
Yep.
And their names and their information will be displayed as such. And then they will be picked. And a lot of that is based upon their name.
Well, yeah, the name, that is correct.
And so
the name and the following number is the first thing the company will see.
So Scumbag Dad
was terrible.
Is not a good way to sell whatever product y'all got in the back.
It's not a good way to sell any product.
So, and I really, because I hang out with you, man, and you tell me how you feel, man, because like I care about, like, I don't want to see you upset.
Yeah, and I'm usually not upset.
People are kind of kicking your ass electronically because of the name change.
I get it. Hang on, let's address chat really quick. I appreciate that. He's right. Everything he says is correct. They say Trevor Wall stacking beer cans is called a wizard staff. Correct. Spencer is so effing funny, and I don't know if he's trying to be or not. Yes, Spencer is effortlessly funny.
Hey,
I got my BS. That's T Rev.
If you ever see me in public, dog, like
yeah, he'll give you a high
I'll
five.
dap you up, dog. On hood, dude.
So I got my BS in philosophy last week with an applied ethics certificate. Let me know when you need me. I've got a lot of ethics training, but if you have that much scholastic training in philosophy and ethics, you probably already agree with me. You love the vids. We earned it. Yeah, we earned it. Yeah, thank you so much. Have ever seen The Young Ones or Bottom? I don't know what that is. When does my rap career begin? My rap career already ended with Captain Dan and the Scurvy Crew, the old pirate rap group from 2012. So if you want to hear my rapping, go ahead and look up Captain Dan and the Scurvy Crew. What was the process of getting him focused on fully being a content creator? It's been tough. It's been an uphill battle. I just got really lucky a couple of years ago, to be honest with you. YouTube is always changing. It's hard to chase trends. I don't even chase them anymore. I just make fun of people I don't like. We got $2.79 Canadian.
Oh, dude, that's what's up. Dog. I went to Niagara Falls. That place is lit.
Talal Abdul says, I do really grueling work doing kindness content. That is tough. Kindness content is definitely heavy.
No, let's talk about this because he gave us money.
Well, we could talk about kindness content.
I want to talk about it because he gave us money.
Sure.
All right.
Hit it.
The question is, it is not a question.
No, it's not a question.
He's telling me something.
He's just I think they're being sarcastic.
I do really grueling work doing
kindness content. Yes, this is an ironic.
Listen to what he said.
Got it.
The work that you are doing is hard and grueling because it's immoral.
Yeah.
And it is corrupt.
But
I will take your money and send more.
Thank you for the money. Yeah, all right.
I like that. All right.
Yeah, are we doing a Truman Show thing? Not particularly. Why did you give me $2? Thanks, Talal Abdul. Why'd you give me $2.79 Canadian today? Why are you deciding to help me today? Well, actually, I'm a rich businessman, and whoever gave me $2.79 Canadian, I get the joke there. Good work. I think Scumbag Dad's a great name. I do too, but you know what? It's sponsor poison, and I needed to change something, man. I just needed to, and so far it's been profitable. That's just the truth, you know. Spencer's your favorite on Cringe Court. I think he's everybody's favorite. Brain Worker.
Nobody said that
Dude,
shit.
Brain Worker just said it.
I can't see.
Yeah. You want me to see if I can make the chat bigger?
Brain Workers? Well, hey, thanks, man. Hey, that's cool, dude.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, we're awesome. Scumbag Dad's vids are the reason you subscribed. Thanks for joining up. You're watching Captain Dan. Yeah, anybody who wants to really go into the deeper Brad lore only needs to look up Captain Dan and the Scurvy Crew, America's Got Talent. We were on America's Got Talent and we got kicked off because we were set up to fail. But that's like...
Wait, did you get kicked off because you did something bad?
No, we got kicked off because we were the last group in like a 10-hour day, and we were just a bunch of jerks wearing pirate outfits.
Wait, don't say kicked off, man. Like,
yeah, they like buzzed us immediately. It wasn't good. They buzzed us very quickly. So
okay, I mean,
yeah,
kicked
Captain
out,
Dave
like,
and the Scurvy Crew. No, it's Captain Dan and the Scurvy Crew. There you go.
It's like I got
That's what it
kicked out
is.
of places.
Every other MC on the oceans is weaker. Somebody found From the Seas to the Streets, which is a classic song of ours. I wrote the beat on that one. Our third album was all orchestral beats, and I was in charge of the production.
Who said that?
It's just
What did they say?
That's Dog No Nom Nom Noms. They're talking about, they're listening to Captain Dan. Some people in this...
Spit it.
No, I haven't rapped Captain Dan and the Scurvy Crew in ages.
All right,
Like
fine,
from the
man.
seas
I'm not
to
gonna.
the streets to the
I'm
mic to the speaker. Every other MC on the oceans is weaker. Royal Navy can't find me. Got wenches right beside me. Your sloop destroyed after we applied broadside to thee. That was the opening lines of
I thought you were still.
Seas to the Streets. No. But that album,
I mean, that's kind of sick.
I was
dude.
super
like,
proud.
lyrically, that's very. Cool.
I think it was in my first year of dental school actually when I was writing on a napkin the lyrics to My Cannon, which was just a song about a dick. You know, I was at a Thai restaurant and I was like, we're gonna write a song about, like, it's just gonna be a dick joke about my cannon. My cannon's always loaded, making all your heads exploded. That was like, it was very silly, but it worked really, really nicely. People think you're hammered. You're not. Like, we've just been, we've had a tough day.
Well, no, I mean, I drank.
We've had a tough day.
I'm not gonna lie to these people.
Keep going.
I want to be transparent.
Well, they actually like the pirate rap. Damn it! Does this mean Captain Dan the Scurvy Crew is gonna be coming back? Jesus Christ! Oh man, that'd be so funny if that's like my next breakout.
We partied so hard yesterday at Charlie's house,
yeah, we did
man.
party.
Dude, and
Well,
I gotta tell you,
partied. I was playing ping pong.
yeah, you had to drive. You know what? This is my
I had to
buddy right
defend
here.
my
He
crown.
because I told him I was like, hey man, I had a rough week at the farm this weekend. I'm gonna get drunk tonight. And he was like, "I got
No
you,
problem,
baby."
man. I'll stay
And
sober.
I was
I'll
like,
drive. I'll
cool.
drive.
And
then I started playing ping pong, and I started beating all these guys way younger than me, and I felt amazing. And I started to work up a sweat. And then I beat all these guys. And then one guy who was really good, who had a bunch of tattoos, came up, and I beat him. But I think it was because he wasn't warmed up. Because the next guy, I was tired out. That guy beat me. Oh. And then tattoo guy apparently beat the crap out of him.
Oh,
right.
So yeah.
But I still left a legend. But then later on in the night, a couple of guys challenged me, and I just destroyed them. And so I felt really good because I was like the oldest guy at the party. Like for me to dominate all these younger guys at ping pong, and I'm not like, I'm sure any college team ping pong player could beat me, but I'm like better than most drunks at a party. You know, and plus I wasn't.
They weren't
even
drunk.
No, a lot of them weren't drunk.
Yeah, I felt like I was like the only
weren't
person
drunk.
that was like,
wow, they just listened. Wow, you guys are really into Captain Dan and the Scurvy Crew, huh? Give us one final appearance as Scumbag Dad on the Matan Show. Oh, you know what? That tracks. Me going on the Matan Show as the Scumbag Dad character tracks because Matan's doing a character and I could just be Scumbag Dad again. But SNTN says it gave us $2 to celebrate my rap return. Oh my goodness.
wait, someone gave you $2 again?
Yeah, $2.
CAS.
So we made like $6 already.
Wait,
on
I don't
the
think
stream.
Canadian dollars are as much as
Maybe I don't know what they are.
Hold on, let me
but
check. I'm gonna check.
when we get in a stream where it's just Scumbag Dad and Spencer getting stoned, I don't know, guys. If you end up supporting these streams, you might see a lot more Brad and
Who
Spencer
said
just
what?
jerking
I'm
around.
stoned. Wait, what?
No, somebody said, when are we getting a stream where it's just Scumbag Dad and Spencer getting stoned?
Oh,
I mean,
wait,
you got to
do they know
fund
me
this.
personally?
This is DQRK. We don't know any of these people personally.
Oh, sorry. That was like the Johnny Bravo time. I thought Johnny Bravo was in the chat.
Yeah, there you go. You're taking that one out of context for me to dominate all these younger guys. That is funny. I did phrase that very strangely, but it made me feel really. Honestly, I felt great. I couldn't believe I kept on winning, and I haven't played ping pong seriously in years. And like there was another guy. He got frustrated because I beat him. And then I was like, no, I was like, you're pretty good. I only beat you because my socks were off because I thought he was sliding. Then he took his socks off, and then I still destroyed him. So it was just because he wasn't as good a player. And I started talking trash at the end, even though I shouldn't. I was like, I told you. I started pretending like I was like a wise master. I was like, oh, it is not the paddle that hits the ball. It is you that hits the ball. The paddle just comes between you and the opponent. And he's like, what are you talking about? But then I win. You work at a dispensary. You could facilitate the smoke out. If someone wants to give us free product, we'll have to talk about that offline. This is still a family-friendly stream. We do not want to lose any monetization, so we need to keep all illegal substance conversations out of this. But if this person happens to be in Southern California, we love free things.
Yeah, keep going through the comments, but whoever wrote that, you're cool.
Let's go through the Instagram.
California, I can see California dollars.
California dollars.
Spencer, or wait.
Spencer, I don't know what. Wait. No, okay. Now, here's something. Now, I don't know if they're trying this, but now that you're new to live streaming, I think I should talk to you about something, Spencer.
Yeah.
Never read someone's message if they ask you to say something, or if they're saying a phrase that seems weird, because they're probably trying to get you to say something racist.
Like boner or something?
No. Usually they'll use a string of words to make you say racial slurs.
Is there one right here?
No, there isn't. But when I see something like that, like Spencer, it's Dak.
Oh, so like maybe in a different language.
I don't know what that would means, but we're bringing up something interesting that I used to see a lot more on live streams, where they'll try to get you to say vulgar words. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much it. So you change your name, cry poor, woe the advertisers, change your name to Brad. I'm guessing AdSense tanks and you change it back to Scum Baghdad. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty accurate. I got a bunch of the sponsorships. I got more than 40K over the last couple of months, so that's good. But the truth is the numbers on YouTube haven't been the same since. I don't know if I need them anymore, but Gay Bat Houses, even though they gave us money so that I'd read it, is definitely being sort of aggressive with this particular comment. Yeah,
Gabe is his first name.
Yeah, Gabe is his first name,
and House.
Yes,
is his last name. But if you were to,
it's so funny that we were just talking about that.
So
yeah,
I actually.
So now we just saw an example of something where if you just read that straight, you would say something.
And you know what? I'll tell you this, Mr. Gabe. I have a list of these kinds of names, and I will tell you them right now.
Yeah, so Gabe, I appreciate the sarcasm there, but truth be told is at the current time, YouTube's no longer my driver. It's Instagram. Instagram I'm absolutely killing, and that's where all the money's coming from. I only really need one platform at any time to be effective in order for me to make money. At some point, it was TikTok. For the last year, it was definitely YouTube. And currently, it's Instagram. So as long as one of them I'm averaging great views, the money is still sort of the same. And eventually, the YouTube will get back. I'll figure it out. But thanks for the cash. I appreciate you, and I can certainly talk more about it at some other time. But yeah, so electronic earnings is giving you another example right here. It's like Ben Dover, right?
Sauce.
There you go. But my point is like bend over is an easy one. If you say bend over, you're fine. Who cares?
What is 21? So
21, 3 guns shooting straight as a laser. That is from a song called Broadside from Captain Dan and the Scurvy Crew. So the Broadside song was off of our first album. We had a British guy guest star as like the Navy captain who rapped against Captain Dan. It was like one of our first big hits on the Something Awful forums, which is an old comedy forum that people used to use.
Whoever Dog Nom Noms is,
Dog Nom. Yeah, that's what's up. Hey, What
Oh,
up?
like, so this person,
Yeah.
Neil, has the last name down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude, I love how you're learning about this in real time and they're
Yeah,
seeing
yeah.
you sort of
What do
process.
you mean? Okay, so this is why I know funny names. I tell you this, all right? So
Got it.
I have my job requires me to have a license, and the license that I have requires me to obtain continuing education units.
Got it.
So I have to go to these certification training hours. And 50, 60 people sign into this thing. And so I would always write these mean names in there.
Yeah, you write
in
mean names.
in hopes that they would get read out loud.
So that's exactly what's happening here.
And so I would do that. So I know
You know
little
dirty
fart
names.
knockers are just like me. You guys are dumb just like me. Like
We're not so
yeah,
different,
like,
you
I mean,
and I.
like I'm just as dumb as you, man. You have met your match, man.
You've met your match
yeah,
in
dog,
dumb.
Like and so I have
Don't
had,
challenge Spencer in a competition of dumb because he will
You gon-
win that
yeah,
competition.
I will win. Never mind. All right, that's too much. But
Yeah.
all right, so let's start on number 2 here.
Yeah, number
right.
2.
I forgot. What
I
we
like
were
how the
talking
chat
about.
is now just like people saying phrases to make you say things like
Richard Fitzwell.
jiggle 'em boys,
That one's okay.
Phil McCracken. It's just so silly. That's that freaking internet humor. Yeah. Can you have a shout out? Eileen. Wait a second. Ulick. Oh, I like
Eileen
Eileen Ulick. This is fine. We
That's
can't get
cool.
canceled
I'm
for any
actually-
of
that-
this.
That one gets.
We can't get canceled for any of this. All this is fine.
Fun names.
Yeah.
See mine. Here are mine. My favorite one.
Hmm.
I'll tell you my favorite fun name.
What's that?
Rex. R-E-X.
That's your favorite funny name?
Shut. Rex. R-E-X is his first name.
Got it.
The last name of that person is Holes. Rex Holes.
Got it.
I love that. I
Got
think
it.
that is so funny. I had that read out in a meeting one time.
Rex holes.
No one laughed.
Well, it's like it's a little bit of a stretch. It's not like an outwardly funny one, like Rex holes. Like, yes, the person Rex holes, destroys holes. It's just, I don't think it's blunt enough. Like they're looking for things like Eileen you lick or like
Eileen you lick is
Amanda hug and kiss. You know what I mean?
What is that?
A man to hug and kiss.
But that's being in love, man.
No, I know.
Oh.
But like, thankfully none of our fans here are trying to go full on slurs. Yeah, Spencer. Brandon doesn't think that one was that good. So
Oh,
just thought you'd
all right.
just thought you'd like to know.
Here's another one. All right. Who's his name? What's his name? I can't see this good.
the person who said it wasn't that good was Brandon Clark Hosler, which sounds like just a normal name. I don't think there's a joke
I don't want to
there.
flame you, baby, but here's my next one. Jenna.
Hmm.
Jenna. J-E-N-N. Shut.
Melkor just said you were so wholesome. Oh, and this one's good. Joe Cool says Wilma Dick Fit.
No,
that one's good.
No.
That's
Jenna,
funny.
Jenna.
And Phil Acio says hi. Gave us $1.99 to say Phil Acio. You know what? I'm going to lean into this at this point. We're getting
kinda cool,
tips.
man. Phil
Hey, we're
Acio.
making money. Can you believe this, dude? We're making money off of this
Whatever.
garbage.
We're just hanging out, man. I'm gonna write that one down. Acio.
Oh man, we should have started this years ago.
Phil.
Jenna?
Yeah, I know this guy keeps. Thank you. That's why I married you, babe, because I love you so much.
Well, I think it's been spoiled on the chat.
It's Jenna Tolls.
Yeah.
Tolls.
Yeah,
Jenna
I know.
Tolls. Jenna
Yeah.
Tolls.
Myth Vengeance beat you to that in the chat.
Oh, well, shouts out to you, dog. You're
Yeah.
quicker than I am.
Yeah, you knew that's how it was going to go.
People haven't been faster than me at other stuff. Oh, man, that sucks.
Yeah, boo.
Oh, I got to take off my jacket.
Yeah. Should we open up a window? Is it getting too warm in here?
No. I have a jacket on, baby.
That's true. I'm wearing my pajama shirt. I feel great.
Do I have something on my
Hey, that's
shirt?
good, man. Dog Nom Nom's coming up with some good ones. I don't think we can keep doing these because, I'm pretty sure YouTube will eventually censor me and, really screw me out of doing this again if we
Skibbity.
get vulgar.
So,
So they're asking about Cringe Court now. How did the idea of Cringe Court come about? Seven Eki Studio wanted to produce this show. They wanted me to head it, and I wanted to do a reaction show that was dressed up in some sort of fiction. So Cringe Court was born. I asked Spencer if he wanted to be a consistent character, and he said yes. Same with my buddy Sean, who's been one of my day one supporter collaborators in all of social media, and
Stop right
it's been
there.
great. What? That's the
I
answer.
love Sean.
Yeah, Sean's great.
No. I genuinely have a fondness of Sean. I like Sean a lot, man.
Think Sean's going to hear this? Think he's going to listen to this live stream?
Sean doesn't even watch the stuff he makes.
No, Sean doesn't. Sean's not like a denizen of the internet.
Dude,
Sean doesn't care.
Sean, I love that fool. Dog. He's so sick, fool. That fool is so sick.
Yeah.
I love Sean, dude. He's so funny, dog.
We got Crispy Bacon, Taryn Dixoff,
Taryn,
Ivana Humfalot, Mike Hawkslong.
How do you spell the last name? Oh, see.
Yeah, don't read this name. Oh, we're not going to read that one. Don't read that one.
Oh man.
Don't read that one.
Is that racism?
Do I watch AGC Andy on YouTube? I like AGC Andy a lot. That young kid has a lot of talent. He's a good writer. His team is good. AGC Andy is very good. High recommendation. So, I like a lot of people on YouTube. I'm not really as bitter a jerk as you think I am. I think AGC, and I think he doesn't live close to California. We're actually mutuals, I think. And I asked him where he was at, and some other state. But if we ever wind up geographically close to one another, I'm sure we'll do
I feel like mine's
video
spelled better at the bottom.
For Taryn Dyksoff. Yeah. Please validate my migrant's existence by acknowledging me. I think we got to stop with the funny names. I don't know how much we can really do before we get really screwed out of this.
Dog Noms, yeah, that name is racist. Yeah. I feel like Dog Noms is a collaborator.
Yeah, we like Dog Noms. Yeah, there we go. This is going great.
We all knew
someone was going to go. All comedy voids eventually just end in slurs.
Oh, that's funny. So fond of.
Yeah.
So fond of.
Oh, so fond of. That's very nice.
Very nice.
So fond of.
Fond
Cox.
of.
Yeah.
Fond.
Man, all these are good. I never heard that
Lovely.
one specifically. Yeah.
Well, hey,
we just got to be careful, man. We got to become careful. Somebody says Scumbag Dad becomes very misleading as he is, in fact, not a bag. That's good. Yeah, I'm just scum. That's kind of how it is. Did we talk about? I don't think we can talk about illicit substances on stream.
Did we talk about?
No, we're not going to talk about any of that because we are law-abiding citizens. What are you looking at? Did we talk?
What is Captagon?
Huh?
Captagon. The speed.
How about
speed is a narcotic as well.
Captagon? I don't know.
I don't know what that is, man, baby. Here, let me look that up.
Are we looking something up? Are we going to learn? Are we learning more about what people are doing in Ukraine? Captagon sounds like a transformer term. Captagon, come on down and fight Meganus Prime.
I don't know what they're using that substance for, but it says it is in fact an amphetamine.
Is Spencer a super rich tech billionaire? I think he is, and he's just been pretending to be a humble farmer. And in like a year, he'll be like, actually, you thought I was just a regular agronomist, but I'm a special billionaire, and thanks to your friendship, I'm going to give you $5 billion.
No, who's the girl that interviewed like all the big celebs? She like
the awkward blonde girl?
Yeah.
You mean Bobby Althoff?
Yeah, she was what they called her a plant.
They called her a plant. Yeah,
she didn't work out so good, so they sent me.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm like the filler for her, but they didn't have enough funding, so I started with you.
So they put you with a C-list YouTuber.
That's correct. Yeah.
That seems fine.
They thought if I could break through the glass ceiling,
that
I could
eventually become something.
Yeah, because whatever.
Is a deep bite the same as an overbite? I'm going to answer this because I'm uniquely suited to. A deep bite is not the same as an overbite. An overbite tends to happen when you have a class 2 jaw, so your molars are too far forward, and your teeth flare out forward, away from your mandibular teeth, resulting in an overbite, or
that I was
as we
so
call
fond
it,
of.
an overjet. But a deep bite is actually a lot more challenging to deal with because it usually represents the upper and lower jaws not really growing in sync with each other, so that when you bite down, your upper teeth, I'm just going to explain it in simple terms, your upper teeth come sort of too close to your lower gums. They overlap the lowers more severely. And you like different types of deep bite are, there's wide ranges of difficulty, but if you have a class 2 and a deep bite, that's called a class 2 division 2 bite, and that's really tough to deal with on older patients, because like an overbite is easy. An overbite, you do headgear or rubber bands, or you take out teeth, and it's simple. But a deep bite is super complicated, and I don't like to deal with it on more developed people because it's just the results tend to be less consistent. What, they asked the question?
No, dude, some guy wrote like the SpongeBob guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
what?
brother, this guy stinks.
Bobby Altoff. Apparently Bobby Altoff
That's
left
funny,
her
dog.
husband. I don't know what you're talking about.
You've never seen that SpongeBob guy where the guy, he's like the angry customer in the SpongeBob show.
I don't know what you're
He's
talking
like,
about.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks. You never heard that?
I know I have heard that.
Oh
yeah.
my God, I love that. The fact that someone wrote that about me makes me feel good
Hey,
for
did
some
Bobby
reason.
Altoff leave her husband and child for an NFL player? Is
Who
that true?
cares? All right, keep
Okay.
going.
She was a bully?
It's
I don't
none
know.
of my business.
I don't know
man.
enough
I'm
about
not gonna
her.
hit that.
Yeah, my thoughts on Beast Games, I don't know. It's probably more dystopian Squid Game nonsense. I haven't seen
let's
any of
talk
it.
about the Beast Games.
I haven't watched it yet. I don't necessarily know enough.
You
know what I mean?
You were excited. I thought we were just gonna trash it without.
No, well, the thing is, I don't even want to give it that much
I
attention
fucking
because I already
watched that
know how it's going to play out. Like, there's nothing interesting.
great.
There's nothing interesting about it to me, personally. This YouTuber Beast Child is holding the algorithm hostage. Oh yeah, crazy humor. I actually like that guy. I met him a while ago. I do like him. I should sort of take some influence because he does get away. I don't think he ever says the narcotic name. I think he always uses nicknames. Is that accurate? I could be wrong, but we're buddies. Like, he moved away from LA a little while ago, and that's why I never see him again. But he was in a Scumbag Dad episode, a smuggling Scumbag Dad episode, of course. But yeah, pro Beast Child. I like him. Great guy. If he ever winds up in California, we'll hang out. Live stream YouTuber dental exams. That's funny. Start like live streaming dental exams on people. So Sean Murphy, do I like CoffeeZilla? Of course I like CoffeeZilla. Every smart person likes CoffeeZilla. CoffeeZilla is, I would call him like a YouTube investigator. Like, you know how I nitpick at YouTube, at like TikTokers and people for like their moral indiscretions? Well, CoffeeZilla goes deep dives into like Logan Paul and like big crypto scams, and he's like always on the forefront, and I like him.
Now, explain to me this.
Yeah.
What is CoffeeZilla's background?
I have no idea.
But he, from the fact that you know who that person is, I'm assuming they've been checked out.
Well, checked out in the sense that I've watched his content. I've watched many of his videos and I like them. And everything he says is like, I think objectively good. He tries to stop people from scamming their audiences, but like, I don't know what his background is. Like he's been vetted, but I'm sure more serious people than me have vetted him to make sure that he's clean, because he's like the number one assassin of scams. He's a very well-known character, but I like him a lot. Hey, Squidward, so fond of cocks. What's the traditional sequence of extraction for a patient undergoing serial extraction? Wow, that's really interesting. I guess it depends on how many primary teeth they've got left. Like, if you want like the textbook answer, I probably couldn't answer that because it's been so long since school. But, technically, I'd want to get the C's. I'd want to get the C's and the D's out as quickly as possible so I can extract the 4s. I mean, that's the simplest question, but everybody's different. I don't even know if there is an agreed upon traditional sequence because like when you go into practice, nobody has a perfect set of jaws. Like, everything happens based on the individual. But usually when I do serial extraction, I usually have to get rid of the C's and the D's almost immediately, and then I get rid of the 4s. Cool. There you go. I mean, am I getting too technical? Should I use less orthodontic jargon to describe that? Spencer's like, I gotta just let him try
I'm just
this
gonna
one
pick
out.
my boogers out
Yeah,
of my nose,
yeah.
man.
There you go. So I hope you're happy about that. CoffeeZilla is a chemistry guy. I guess maybe he started with chemistry. I don't know anything about his background. I just know that what he seems to be doing is objectively good, and I want him to continue, and that's fine. As a primary lateral, primary canine. Oh, I mean, if you're starting that early where they still have the primary lateral, then yeah. But I mean, I'm talking normally you don't get the patient that early. And if they've still got the primary lateral in, try expansion or something. But whatever, we can
Yeah, I would have said the same thing.
yeah, we can discuss that. How does he know all of this? I'm an orthodontist with more than 10 years of experience. That's always the most interesting bit of Brad lore that people don't understand. Honey, could you open the door? I feel like with this light on, I'm baking a little bit.
All right, keep cruising.
Yeah, you know what? I should only answer orthodontic questions if people tip. I should.
Well, it's like
I tried. I'm a
professional
professional. I'm
insight,
doing
yeah.
professional insight. I'm giving you.
I feel like we're missing comments.
Oh, we are missing comments.
All right, good.
So CoffeeZilla is a chemistry guy. Tell me a theory you've been interested in from a young age. I don't know. I don't know. I
Do
also
you want
think
me to
about
give
that
you
one.
mine?
Yeah, do it.
All right, let's have a quick discussion about conspiracy theories.
Okay, hit me.
Let's talk about this. It's called the Contras.
The Contras.
The Contras.
Got it.
Involves Nicaragua.
Got it.
It involves it may or may not involve the CIA. Remember? Okay, so back in the day, for people who don't read, all right, the Contras was a group of people that were fighting with a different group of people in Nicaragua to establish control of that region.
That seems stressful.
And so there was a transaction that occurred where airplanes full of narcotics would come to the United States and then would come back full of firearms to
Got
help
it.
support this regime's war.
Now, somebody is saying this is a historical event. That is not a conspiracy.
Well, but I think there's some talk about who was responsible. Was it the government itself, or was it people inside of it using that to benefit themselves? Right? Like, that's the thing that I've always asked myself. Like, were these? I don't know. Isn't that like a conspiracy theory? I don't know much about. I always thought that was pretty. I always thought that was pretty.
So
crazy.
you thought about that a lot as a kid.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know enough about the subject, but someone said
funny.
it's a historical event. Well, at least I'm not that.
Well,
crazy.
when I was
At least I'm not like.
when I was a kid, I thought if I became strong enough, I could shoot a fireball, like Goku.
You thought that?
Dude, I was like, I don't know, 6 or
Oh,
7.
okay, 6. All right. No, I thought maybe you would
Like
say
I
I'm
really
16,
thought,
and
no,
I'd get
no, I
nervous.
really thought that, I thought like shooting a fireball was like the coolest thing I could do. Yeah, Zev, even my son who's 2, he shoots fireballs. He calls it Pungya Powa. It's based on Pungya Man, a Korean show that we used to let him watch before we realized we shouldn't let him watch television. Yeah, this is a funny chat because it's like it's like orthodontic advice plus brain rot humor. So Fonda Cox says, orthodontic treatment with fixed appliances is capable of damaging the dentition. Discuss the possible iatrogenic effects of orthodontics, the incidence, predisposing factors, and
All
the
right,
treatment.
I'm gonna go grab a piece of gum out
Sure,
of my
this
truck
one will
'cause
be this one will be quick though.
Oh, really? I don't
Yeah.
even know. What is this word?
Well, no, they're
What is
talking
the
about
word
I'll just
iatrogenic? I don't even know what
iatrogenic
that means.
means damage done by the doctor.
Really?
Yeah, that means like damage done by the doctor through the course of treatment. So if you like drill somebody's tooth and screw up and like drill into the pulp, you've caused iatrogenic damage.
my
It's
goodness.
damage that wasn't there before the doctor showed up, basically. But like, here's the thing with orthodontic treatment is orthodontic treatment with fixed appliances moves teeth. It causes inflammation in the gum tissue, and through the process of like placing, the appliances, like negligible damage is done to the teeth. Possible iatrogenic effects of orthodontics could be, damage to the enamel during removal of appliances. It could be damage to the buccal mucosa due to improper placement of etch. So people can get small burns due to the chemicals that we use, like acid. In severe cases, people can have their bites, altered in such a way that the bites are uncomfortable and they need additional treatment later on. The incidence is low. I think one of the good things about orthodontics is it takes a really long time to do. So if a problem's developing, you can catch it really fast. So I would say, like, in my history, obviously I'm biased because it's me, but like I don't really see iatrogenic effects. And if I feel like something's going a little wrong, like I got plenty of time to fix it because cases can take 1.5 to 2 years. If an assistant puts in the wrong type of elastic or spring, there's like a limit to how wrong things can go. So I hope that answered the question. What am I drinking? Fizzy drink. My friend owns a company called Livewire, and they make a certain type of drink. And I'm just drinking that. We've been streaming for a lot longer than I expected, so I just thought I'd ask Spencer to get me a couple drinks from the fridge. So here we are. So it's good. It's vodka with kumquat, Oro, Blanco, grapefruit, jasmine, and ginger. So it's called Livewire, and it's called the Heartbreaker. So there you go. Yeah.
Hey,
Shout out to Aaron.
Shouts out to Livewire.
Yeah. Once you sit down, I got to reset your camera, I think. But that's what I'm drinking. The most stubborn people are the ones who believe the Earth is flat.
No. Hey,
we can talk about that another time.
One sec. Let's talk real quick about Livewire.
So fun using ChatGPT to ask me orthodontic questions. That is very funny.
All right. Let's quickly talk about our good friend.
I'm an orthodontic Jew. I'm not orthodox. I think that's what you're looking for. But no, I'm not orthodox. Any recommendations to a recent undergrad who majored in philosophy? Additionally, with a lack of leg. Oh, I'm sorry. Is there a second? A lack of leg. I was going to follow up that I could afford the super chat, but I ran out of tech space. So a degree in philosophy, like I honestly don't know how one would use a degree in philosophy other than becoming a philosophy major or an author. I feel like, I know this sounds dumb, but if you know that much about philosophy, you should start a YouTube or a TikTok series where you analyze things based on like philosophical claims. Like you could be like, Socrates reacts to this trend, or like Diogenes reacts to this trend. Like you can do something, but I feel like a philosophy degree, comes with it a lot of interesting information, but applying that information to make a profit is a challenge. And I feel like, thank God we've got the internet, and I feel like you could carve out a niche by expressing your unique knowledge set on the internet, and you could just make a ton of videos about true philosophical theory applied to a variety of situations. Would these two philosophers, would Kant and Mills argue over whether Hawk Tuah is a criminal or not? Like, there you go. I think that one's pretty good. Like, what would Bentham say about the Costco guys? I don't know if you get into the economy of it, if you like also studied like Marx and stuff, but I think those guys, I think sort of pitting weird like economy and philosopher people together over like brain rot content would be very funny. Like trying to elevate it. Anyways, you paid us money, so I'm going to give you an answer. Shout outs to Randy. I hope you found that to be an acceptable answer. Good morning from Germany. Hello.
Is it really morning in Germany?
Yeah, I think so.
Hold on,
How do you know if
okay.
your dentist is good? It's tough to say. I would just look up reviews. Sometimes reviews aren't accurate, but just like go to people who your friends and family trust, and that'll be pretty cool. You have a cavity.
It's morning time in Germany.
Yeah, it's morning time in Germany.
Crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
So here you go. I'll get a recap of this lecture. What lecture? Oh, my orthodontic lecture? No, you're going to have to give me super chats. Otherwise, I don't talk. Maybe I can monetize by giving my viewers ideas for YouTube channels. I don't know. Maybe just pay me money and I'm going to read it. Like great, Thoughts on the Hawk Tuah girl rug pull? I think it's very stupid and symbolizes how far society has fallen. That the fact that anyone could ever even be a fan of Hawk Tuah girls makes me think, if somebody's like, I love Hawk Tuah girl, I'm a huge fan, I'm like, you're a psychopath. there's something wrong with you. Discuss arch wires. Dude, so Fonda is all up in here using ChatGPT to ask me questions. Discuss arch wires as they apply to contemporary orthodontic practice. Detail the ideal properties and how the current arch wires achieve these. Well, obviously we use nickel titanium. Nickel titanium, very commonly used type of wire. It was initially developed by NASA because they wanted to send a box up into space that would open and then a wire would extend on its own without the use of springs or any sort of extra mechanics. Tiny versions of that material were used in orthodontics. So when someone has a lot of crooked teeth, this wire is placed and it slowly returns to its original shape. So it's a treated wire that when you curve it into all the little, curved teeth, it slowly puts pressure on those teeth to push them into proper position.
Enough of the nerd talk.
Hey,
man.
dude, we're getting paid for this.
I get it, but it's
We're getting you act, dude. Act like it's interesting because
It
that's
is so-
$4.99, baby. It's $4.99. You know how much money we made off the stream? At least $4.99.
I'm very interested in your $4.
The ideal properties are they have to be resilient, they have to be super elastic, and if they're heat treated, they have to respond well to obviously heat treatment. I hope Spencer is not bored by this. What's my Instagram? His Instagram is Faded Farming. I think they're asking
They
about
weren't
yours.
asking about mine.
Mine is Brad_Padre.
Yeah, well, if they follow you on YouTube.
If they're on YouTube, it's now Scumbag Dad Official again. Your daughter started her dental career. Yeah, they're encouraging Sofonda to keep on. I think they want me to keep doing this so that you get more frustrated.
Oh, cool. I get really pissed off, man. Keep doing it. If you want to see me get pissed off.
You look rich. Why do you need viewers to pay for you? Don't you have enough? This is actually an interesting question.
Okay, I'm done. Thanks for humoring me. I haven't.
Oh, you have an orthodontics final on Monday.
Hey, man, hey, good on you.
I don't.
Or
Maybe
know if
that's
it's a
true.
Male or female.
Yeah.
Too. I mean, so fond.
Yeah.
More feminine, but it probably is a man.
This person asked an interesting question, and because I'm always open with my audience, I'll answer it. Why do I need viewers to pay you? Don't you have enough? In capitalism, there's never enough. I always want more. But also, I separate my life now, is that since my wife and I started spending more time in California, I specifically try to support it all with influencer income. I mean, yes, I am still an orthodontist, but I think there's a weird separation in myself too. What are you doing?
We have 69 viewers, dog.
We have 69
I can't
viewers?
see this is 69.
How do you know we have 69 viewers?
I don't know. Someone wrote it in the chat.
Oh,
It's
got it.
69 looks like,
Yeah.
dog. Hell yeah.
But the point is, it's like I'm just experimenting. I'm trying to learn more about the artistic and content creation world. So, learning how to make money at it is part of that.
Sorry.
And I do get hired by people as a consultant. So if I don't experiment on how to make money, I don't have any right to tell people what to do. So there you go. If you're taking cringecore topic submissions, there's plenty of toxic autism mommy content. I don't know what that is, but send it to my Instagram.
Toxic autism
Mommy content. Toxic
what?
autism mommy
You know
content.
what? You have garnered my attention, young man. You go ahead and send that over.
Yeah.
All right, continue. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, TX2. TX2's the homie. Dog.
What did somebody say about TX2? Oh, TX2 fan page? Oh, that's funny.
Now, I don't know if that's the real TX2 or not.
No, it's not. It's a fan page.
I know, but
We like
let
him.
me tell you
The
something
kid's
right now.
cool.
We tricked TX2.
Oh, yeah, on Cringe Court.
On Cringe Court. And we told him we were going to pepper spray him.
Yeah, that was funny.
And we got a hold of a bottle of pepper spray, but it was filled with water. I guess they use it as a training tool for people that do police work or whatever.
Yep. Training
and
pepper spray.
TX2, I have no reason to lie about this. Like,
He was ready to take it.
TX2 sat there and was like, all right, spray me with it. And,
Yeah.
And I
What a G.
And I sprayed him with it, but it wasn't pepper
It's
spray.
just water.
But
We
dude,
sprayed each other with
bro,
it beforehand.
he-
We wanted to test it.
Dude, that was not chill, by the way.
Yeah.
When I first did it, I was like,
We wanted to test it and
we were
make sure it wouldn't
standing
hurt
in
the
a parking
kid.
lot spraying each other.
Yeah, we were outside of a spa.
So I will.
Hey, so
those
Fonda
security
keeps
guards-
on asking us orthodontic
Keep
questions.
answering them.
But I mean, it is making us money. The biology of orthodontic tooth movement in detail what may occur when the coordination fails. I mean, in extreme cases, I suppose ankylosis or loss of the periodontal ligament could happen, but it's very rare in young people. Yeah. You know, if we want to get into osteocytes and osteoblasts, I think I'm just going to make Spencer want to go to sleep.
Discuss the modern concepts of the
Basically, when you
biology of
push the tooth in one way, the bone goes away. And when you pull the tooth the other way, bone gets added so that you can move a tooth bodily without losing bone level.
That's called the hokey pokey.
Yeah, it's called a hokey pokey. That's definitely...
One thing in.
Spencer, you got to stay kind of close to the mic. We were losing you there for
I
a
know,
bit.
I saw that. I'm
So
sorry.
if you ever lean back, I got these cool expensive arms for the mics. Like we can just sort of pull them and then they stay in this place. This is why I'm sort of like laid back, you know, kind of chilling.
He is what we'd like to call in the cut.
I am super chilling. I can't. It's not really a great frame, but I think people are here to hear me talk, not particularly see my upper chest. Yeah, there you go. So Spencer's got the mic closer. You find this hysterical. What's Spencer's Instagram? Randy's asking.
Oh, it's faded farming.
Faded farming.
Tell
So that
people
tracks.
with money.
Yeah, tell people with cash to go say hi. Darn right. Well done. Yeah, so Fonda's one of my only old professors. They're seeing if I still know my squat. Do we have any questions that are not orthodontic related? I mean, look, I'll always accept several dollars to talk in my own house about orthodontics. But yeah, no, they're getting stupid. That's true. Like, let's kind of... Should we? We've been on a good clip. We've been doing this for more than an hour at this point.
Really?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel. I thought we've been on here for like 10, 15 minutes.
There's no way.
Really? How long?
We've been on here for a while.
This is a computer.
Well,
man.
the
It
thing
tells
is,
you numbers.
on OBS, we can't really see. I don't. Oh, dude, buddy, it's been 90 minutes.
Oh, sick. All right, let's
Dude,
do.
it's
Let's
been
do a couple more
90
finalized questions.
minutes. What gives your life joy and meaning that I can also do, and don't say jerking it? That is what Titania has asked. What gives your life joy and meaning, and don't say jerking it? And don't say anything illegal.
Me?
Yes, they're asking you the question. What gives your life joy and meaning that they can also do? Titania, who are you? Tell us something about your
That is
demographic.
too
Are you a
deep of-
male or female, and of what age?
I wish to
because that's relevant, because it's like, and what can I do? But what if this is like a teenager asking? We can't give certain pieces of advice. Like, what can you do? I don't know anything about
The best thing
you.
you could do is just like try to respect the fact that like life is kind of hard for everybody. Like life is not easy. I think you should see that upon the people that walk down the street. I think that you should attempt to have respect for one another. I think that
You think that's how to get joy and meaning?
I think that if everybody could just have a little bit less stressful of a day and not ride ass and rush people and do things like that, I just think common respect, or not maybe even respect,
very
just
vague.
common knowledge of just the rough existence of life itself, and that we're all just trying to get to where we want to go. And if more people could just understand that, I think we could be less frictional with one another. I think that there's a lot of like hate and angst and anger, and I understand that. I understand that life fucking sucks, man. But like, I think it's very important that we understand that life sucks for all of us, or at least 99% of us, right? Like, life is hard, man. Back hurts.
So in conclusion, what you suggest this person to do is to respect others and understand that everyone's going through a hard time.
Yeah.
And that's supposed to bring them joy.
Yeah, yeah.
I would suggest finding the best burrito spot in town. Burritos are really good, and if you want joy, you need to find the best one. And
Yeah,
if you,
actually, you know what?
you don't like-
I take back what I said.
Yes.
Jerking, it's
Jerk.
Yeah.
you should, there should be no answer. It's just like, wait, without jerking it? Next question. There is no
All right, go
other
back up.
answer.
I think we missed comments.
You got multiple. I don't know. I'm gonna have to take a break with dental questions. There's so
Yeah, no,
many.
unless you send money, no more dental questions. All right. keep
Yeah.
going on. Did anyone say I was
Titania is a
pussy?
trans woman in software engineering college. So I mean, the burrito thing still applies, and so does the respect thing still applies. Winning a game with the highest kill score.
What up, Brad and Spencer? What
Yeah.
up, Ryder?
Periodontist, how can you tell if you no longer have periodontitis? I only answer dental questions with money. Nah, I shouldn't. You should check. You should go get your probing depths done by a dentist. Let's just do that. Spencer, on a scale of 1 to 10, how many substances? Okay.
It's very hard.
We're not
for
going to
me-
answer that
well,
question.
No. It's not a substance thing. It's just you have to be broad spectrum because you never know who you are talking to.
Yeah.
Right? Like I could sit here and just break down like, oh, I'm talking to myself, but I don't know what other people are going through. Like I don't know what someone with 3 kids that lives by themselves goes through. I don't know what someone who drives a semi truck goes through. I don't know that. Like so, I'm just talking. It seems like a circle, but the circle is a circle because I'm trying to incorporate everyone into it.
Hey, Wrath, my college GPA was a 3.85. There you go. They're asking what my GPA was when I got into dental school.
You got a 3.5?
3.85. I had to get good grades. Yeah.
Hey, cool, man.
There you go. Oh, the dispensary. Oh, they're still. Oh, Mr. Nice Guy in Orange County. Oh, hey, Orange County. Well, send us that DM.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Send us that DM. Hey, we're always looking. Here's the thing. I like free stuff. I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it. I feel like as a dark humor creator, I get offered so few things compared to like the family friendly ones. I'll take almost anything I can get. It's pretty awesome. So yes, just talk to us.
GPA Spencer is giving George Bush vibes, and I'm here for it.
You should play that up. That should be part of the character. Spencer is impressed and disgust. LOL. Where should you DM? DM to my account, Brad Padre on Instagram. Brad_Padre.
Jerkiness.
Should we call it a night? I think Hannah's
No.
and
Well,
Ashley
I'm
are
tired.
done.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Honey, I think we're gonna call it a night soon.
Okay.
How are you feeling? You look great.
I was about to bake more cookies.
Oh, they're gonna bake cookies at this
Dude,
hour?
we're going to bed, dog.
Oh
I'm
my
going to
goodness!
sleep,
I should
dog.
probably edit some video. I got so many videos
What
to
is
edit.
it? Okay, so here, let's finish it up here.
Hi guys, so last set of questions. Let's go. We're gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much for joining on our 95-minute live stream, where I proved that all of the technology now works and we can do a cool multi-camera setup. This may open the door to other live streams. I don't know where we'll go from here, but this is pretty good. This worked out well.
I just can I say a closing statement?
Sure.
All right. Well, everybody go out there, try to enjoy your life as best you can, yeah, look out for people walking down the street, man.
Look out. Don't get into car wrecks. Good night, everybody. This has been great. Thanks for
Wait.
all the money.
How does it feel to be here? Should I have a mustache too?
A
A mustache was
mustaches
a
are pretty
big
cool.
benefit for me. I definitely.
No
Wait,
mustache.
Thank you guys. Have a great night.
No
Hell yeah.
mustache is a deal breaker.
Get guests on the future live streams.
Maybe, that's possible. I would need another mic.
I don't think I'm gonna go home at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Do whatever you want. All right. Good night. Thank you.
Hey.
Peace.